Every bite of every Thornapple Valley hot dog. Funny how things go so right with every Thornapple Valley hot dog bite. Well, heat 'em up, serve 'em up, eat 'em up. Watch 'em do their stuff. There's a smile in every bite of every Thornapple Valley hot dog. There's a smile in every. There's a great big.
Actor John Houseman.
Today at 5.
Now, really, Skylar, how is Raven feeling? It's impossible to get a straight answer out of her.
I know. Well, she's had headaches every day since the explosion, but Miles says that's to be expected.
Well, then why is she going to see him this morning?
Just a checkup, it's routine.
Well, at least she has her appetite back.
She never lost that.
You have a point.
Don't worry, we'll both be here in time for Derek's little get-together this afternoon.
I beg your pardon?
But Chief Mallory, he's invited Raven and me to be here when he questions Stan Hathaway this afternoon.
Well, yeah, he didn't mention it to me.
Well, you don't look so suspicious, Geraldine. We're not trying to gate crash, I assure you. We were invited to come.
I'm more suspicious of why he should do such a thing.
Why are you?
Skylar, doesn't it strike you as being overly generous of Derek to include you in his interrogation? After all you and Raven have put him through?
Actually, now that you mention it, I did have some suspicions on that score. But even if it does seem too good to be true, that's not going to stop me from being here.
Skylar, let me give you a word of warning. Be on your guard.
Don't worry, Geraldine, I will be.
I can hardly believe I'm up and functioning, and it isn't even afternoon yet.
Sorry about the hour, Mr. Hamlin. Would you like some coffee?
Oh, no, thank you. Actually, I don't drink coffee. You don't have any fresh squeezed orange juice by any chance, do you?
No.
So, what's up? This isn't about all the missing equipment, is it?
Oh, no. This is about something else.
Like what?
Like, you know Davy Oaks?
Shanker, Offner, and Glick, they move out?
Yes, ma'am, just recently.
Why, do you know?
They ran out of money or something.
Hi, I'm Donald Hex, Chief of Security here at the ISIS building. May I help you?
Yes, I was just looking for Dr. Kavanaugh's office.
Yes, it's down the hall on your left.
Do you know why this firm went out of business?
I'm afraid I can't give out that kind of information.
Well, isn't that the firm that Peter Nevins did that big expose on?
I wouldn't know about that. Dr. Kavanaugh's office is down the hall on the left.
Certainly take yourself seriously, don't you?
Yes. You want to keep working here? Keep your mouth shut?
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Bounce. Gives you fluffy softness, a terrific fresh scent, and virtually eliminates static cling. And by Zest, the deodorant bar that leaves no sticky soap film so you feel really clean.
Someone dropped this.
Not me. I only use liquids.
I wouldn't use a sheet, unless it's Bounce. You can't beat the Bounce sheet.
Oh, those sheets are all the same. Anyway, you can't beat liquids for freshness.
Really?
Fresh.
No liquid or sheet has Bounce's fresh scent, and it lasts days longer than your liquid.
Well, mine controls static cling.
Usually. Bounce controls it better, even on clingy synthetics.
Yeah, but how's it on softness?
Ever felt Bounce's softness?
No. Oh. Hey, I really like this.
Pretty soft, huh?
You know, I never thought I'd like a sheet.
Bounce isn't just any sheet.
Scented or unscented, you can't beat the Bounce sheet.
Feel that clean,
Feel it. Feel it.
Feel it.
It's a clean so clean you can feel it. Discover a clean so revolutionary. No soap is able to match it.
What a feeling.
It's the clean of Zest deodorant bar. It's a better way to clean because Zest has a unique system of cleansers and rinsers no soap has. See, Zest rinses away cleaner. Soap just can't do that. In water, you can see the difference and you can feel the difference. Feel that clean. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Zest. A clean so clean you can feel the difference.
Perhaps you didn't understand my question, Mr. Hamlin. I asked you if you knew Davy Oaks.
Oh, I heard.
Well,
Well, actually, I was just trying to place the name.
Davy Oaks, the kid who attacked the DA yesterday.
You did hear about it, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, that. I'm sorry, I don't know him.
That's a little surprising because we found a box of ticket stubs from the video disco in his home. Now, according to the ticket stubs, he's been to the disco quite a bit lately.
Maybe if I saw a picture of him or something.
Picture, sure. Got one right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now I know who you mean. Well, I guess you're right. He has been in a lot lately.
Ever heard him talking about the DA?
Or making accusations?
Well, actually, I never really talked to him much. You know, just hello, goodbye, that sort of thing, but that's about it.
I see.
Ever see him talking to anyone else?
No, as I remember, he pretty much kept to himself.
All right, what about other patrons of the video disco? Anybody who might be critical of Mike Carr?
I'm sorry, you're going to have to explain that one.
Yeah, well, when this Oaks kid attacked Mr. Carr at the press conference, he was shouting, it's a total cover-up.
What does that mean?
Evidently, he was referring to Mr. Carr, having been proven innocent of bribery charges.
I'm sorry, I still don't understand. Doesn't he have a right to his own opinion?
He does not have a right to react with physical violence.
And it does seem a little more than circumstantial that two other patrons at the disco were overheard saying almost exactly the same thing about the DA. A total cover-up.
Look, what are you trying to make out of this? Some sort of a conspiracy or something? Listen, the video disco's clientele is a very young crowd. I mean, they'd be critical of an older incumbent DA just on general principles. And Mr. Carr's opponent is a lot younger. And there's no mystery as to what side they'd end up on.
Could be.
Look, I haven't been around here long enough to know a lot about Monticello politics, but I'd bet anything that that's all it is.
pretty spiffy, and it's a lot bigger than the other office, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a lot more of everything. I like it.
And I didn't know you were into Egyptian kitsch.
This is Isis, the ancient Egyptian goddess of fertility.
I've heard of her. She's very busy these days.
So the whole building is named after her. It's one of the terms of the lease. As a matter of fact, she's got to be in every single office.
Isn't that weird?
Well, you get used to it.
A fertility goddess in a doctor's office?
Listen, never mind Isis. I'm more interested in Raven. How are you feeling?
Great.
Well, before we let you go, let's make sure that. Why don't you come into the examining room? How's your shoulder?
Oh, well, gets a little sore sometimes.
Cliff, what do you think about putting Wheeler on the stand?
No.
But he wants to testify in his own behalf.
Not often the best reason. Where is the Wheeler file?
Filed.
Your buzz is my command.
Marty, would you bring us the Wheeler file, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
I think Wheeler would be terrible on the stand.
I don't know, Cliff. I think he... Thank you. Marty, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Okay.
Marty, would you like to come in here and tell us what has taken the wind out of your sails? You know that receptionist at Flex Shield down the hall?
No.
One with the green eyes you got drowned in. That's her. Well, she sits in an empty room all day, and the phone never rings, and she's got nobody to talk to.
So you thought you would fill her life with sunshine?
Well, I breezed down the hall a couple of times, checked her out. You know, what kind of books does she read? Any flowers on the desk? Does she dress up or down?
Sounds like you've made a science of this, haven't you?
Well, somebody should. I mean, a lady takes the time to go out and buy something new, well, like those earrings you're wearing, which are very fine. A man should notice these things.
You like these?
Well, they're perfect. Oh, Cliff, That's what you told her when you saw them, didn't you?
Well, actually, Marty, I was waiting for the perfect moment to spring my appreciation. They're lovely, Dee Dee.
Why, thank you, Clifford.
What about the green-eyed receptionist?
So I decided to make my move. I enter. Her back is to me. I bring one single rose. I say, hello? And she about jumps through the roof. She accuses me of spying on her and threatens to call security.
Maybe she was expecting a carnation.
And maybe you were spying.
What?
Marty, I think you've been spending too much time in some of the other offices.
Dee Dee.
Cliff, look, I know, men will be men. But sometimes looking can feel like spying. I felt people watching me, and it seems like an invasion, and I don't like it. And obviously the green-eyed receptionist didn't like it either.
I'm sorry, Miss Bannister. I didn't mean to give any offense.
Dee Dee, what the hell was all that about?
Cliff, you're a man, okay? A member of the club. I don't expect you to understand.
Certainly we'll be happy when you and Calvin get back together again. So...
Cliff, stay out of my life, okay?
Wait, Dee Dee, we have work to do here.
Cliff, I am going to work in my office alone.
Does the sun leave your skin dry and flaky? It does mine. So after every shower, I use Johnson's baby oil. That way I dry off soft. While I'm still wet, I smooth on the Johnson's. It mixes with the water on my skin and forms a lasting moisture seal that helps hold in moisture and keeps me feeling dewy soft and looking great all over. This summer, don't just dry off dry. Dry off soft with Johnson's baby oil from Johnson & Johnson.
Most people don't think much about toothbrushes. As long as you brush, what difference does the brush make? Just cleaner teeth. Your teeth can get a whole lot cleaner with Reach. Clinical tests prove it. Reach cleans a lot better than the other leading brushes. It's angled like a dental instrument to help clean back teeth a lot better. Concentrated bristles help clean each tooth a lot better. If you were using Reach, just think what you could be getting. Cleaner teeth. Reach from Johnson & Johnson.
Cliff, I didn't mean to upset Dee Dee. I'd really like to apologize to her.
Well, no, I'd let her alone if I were you right now.
Well, sure, but why is she so edgy? I mean, I'm not spying on anybody.
Well, Dee Dee has been wrestling with some personal problems lately. She and her boyfriend are not speaking to each other, and, well, she's a little uptight since they've been breaking up.
Sure. Hey, I understand. No sweat. I'll just have to be careful not to...
Sorry, You two were talking about me, weren't you?
Oh, no, we weren't talking at all.
Uh-huh.
Dee Dee, I was just telling...
Schenker, Uffner, and Glick? Yeah, I think I've heard somebody on the floor mention them. They were one of the first companies to move in here after the building started renting 6 months ago. Why?
I can't tell. It's a secret.
Uh-huh.
So, come on. What's your considered medical opinion of my body?
Raven, you're in great shape for all you've been through.
Yeah, I know. I was very lucky.
You were indeed. Have any idea who it was who tried to kill you?
I certainly do. And this afternoon, Skylar and I are going to be in on the capture.
You two are really taking this detective business seriously, aren't you?
If you want to lecture, you have to stand in line.
No lecture. I wanted to ask a question. Do you seriously think you can find out who killed Nicole?
We think we know.
Who?
It might be very official this afternoon.
Calvin, you, me, and Chris in the WMO TV studio this afternoon to confront Stan Hathaway.
Sir, what time?
3 o'clock.
Right.
The Whitneys will be there.
Yeah, well, I still don't think that's a very good idea.
Hey, come on. Have a little faith in your chief of police.
Yes, sir.
Now, they've been intimately involved in this case from the beginning. They may provide a little more than anybody's giving them credit for, so just never mind about the guest list. You just be there.
Oh, hi, Chief.
Hello, Detective. Well, I've got some loose ends to tie up, so I'll get going.
Right. We've, got to be at WMON 3 o'clock.
Okay.
So where you been?
I was downstairs talking to Davy Oaks.
Yeah? Any luck?
Oh, I don't know. It's really strange. You know, he seems like a nice, quiet, teenage Dr. Jekyll until the subject of Mike Carr comes up, and he turns into this raving Mr. Hyde.
You think it's possible that Mike might have had any dealings with his parents in the past officially?
I don't know. I'll check.
Boy, I sure wish we could get a handle on this case, Chris.
Yeah, me too. Well, there doesn't seem to be one. You know, it's just little pieces of unconnected facts that just don't fit anywhere. You got Robbie Hamlin and the video disc.
And you've got the missing electronic equipment and a whole bunch of people who obviously are not going to vote for Mike Carr.
Yeah, and one kid who really hates him.
Yeah, but there just is no pattern yet.
You think we have enough that we could get a search warrant for the disco?
No way. We need much stronger ammunition than that. You know what? If we could put somebody undercover in that place, we might come up with something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but who do we have in that age group? I mean, it'd have to be somebody who fit in.
I just got a crazy idea.
What?
You know, if the chief will approve it, this just could solve all our problems.
Bill.
COD, Rosie.
Gotta cut expenses, Ted. Pretty soon I'll be using tea bags twice.
Thought you already did.
What?
I said, cut out Bounty. Buy cheaper towels.
What's your language? Bounty's the best way I know to save dough.
Come on.
Come on yourself. Follow me. Just watch. A penny's worth of Bounty against a penny's worth of an average bargain brand. Bounty absorbs all the liquid fast.
The cheaper brand just can't absorb as much.
And even wet, that penny's worth of Bounty's still absorbing.
So Bounty can save you money. I'm telling the wife.
Bounty's the best way I know to save dough. How about a cup of tea?
How shiny can Mr. Clean leave your no-wax floor? So shiny you might think it's wet.
Oh, it's dry.
That's right.
Mr. Clean cleans clear to the shine, so it doesn't look dull when it's dry. How shiny can Mr. Clean leave your countertop? So shiny you might think it's wet.
It's dry.
Mr. Clean cuts through dirt and brings out the shine, so it doesn't look dull when it's dry. Mr. Clean, for a clean so shiny you might think it's wet.
It's dry.
Guys.
Look for great values on Mr. Clean, now in the fall cleaning display at your store.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Since you were so helpful when I asked you about the brokerage firm before, I'd like to ask you another question.
Now, ma'am, no offense, but the security chief is the wrong person to try and pump. As soon as we're born, they seal our lips.
Well, then how do you eat?
We don't eat.
Ah. Anyway, I like the building a lot. Is it all entirely sold out?
No, I'm afraid not. Despite very reasonable introductory rate scales, we have only about 60% occupancy.
Oh, really? Well, that's a shame. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Marty, can you give me the Merwood versus Venerable precedent again?
Sure. I got it marked right here.
Hey, Cliff.
Oh, well, Calvin Stoner, one of Monticello's finest. Meet Marty Stillwater.
How do you do?
Glad to meet you. You, an attorney?
Not yet. Just paralegal help, but I'm working on it. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, here's that information on those license plates.
Oh, thank you.
How's, he working out?
Oh, fine. Both in here, and he's aggressively pursuing every beautiful secretary in the building. Although I'd really wish you'd settle down to one girl, like you have with Dee Dee.
Look, what... Cliff, if you're going to start your matchmaking again...
Brian, don't get so suspicious, will you? If I were going to start anything, don't you think I'd have Dee Dee here? She's not. She went home early.
Early? She okay?
Well, she said she wasn't feeling well. Another vital sign that she's wrestling with her emotions.
Oh.
Just the same as you're wrestling with yours. Neither one of you is fooling anyone. I can see that you and Dee Dee are still in love.
Come on, Cliff, you...
Look, I just wish you'd work out your misunderstandings, okay? Because Dee Dee is getting increasingly more difficult to work with. I mean, our practice is finally beginning to amount to something, and I don't want to jeopardize that. Not to mention our friendship.
Yeah. Well, I have tried calling several times. I mean, I wanted to give it another shot.
Great. Well, now you're talking.
I don't know. I know at least part of it's my fault. I just couldn't deal with the relationship, and I guess that's what's been keeping us apart. Just, give it a couple of days, Cliff. And I promise you, I will talk to Dee Dee if Dee Dee will talk to me.
Hey, it'll work out. Believe me.
Oh, where you been?
I went to see Miles, you know that.
All this time? Well, what did he say? How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. He has a nice office, too.
Yeah, well, good. But look, we've got to go to Geraldine's office because Derek is about to confront Sam.
Just a minute. What was the name of the building that you chased the green van, you know, under the parking garage?
The ISIS building.
That was really spooky seeing those 24 green vans before I get thrown out.
Well, remember the brokerage firm that went down the tubes after Peter Nevins gave his story?
What about it?
They have offices, or they had offices in the ISIS building. Isn't that a strange coincidence?
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it later. Come on, stand halfway with us first. Hey, preacher.
Oh, man, it's trouble.
Now, why would you think that?
You got a badge, right? It's trouble.
Oh, no, not for, nice, law-abiding citizens like yourself.
Now I know it's trouble. What do you want with me, Mr. Policeman?
Just, came to see you.
Why don't you leave me alone, okay? I'm clean, I'm staying out of trouble. My old man's long gone. Unless, hey, he's not in trouble anymore, is he?
No, it's nothing like that. I, actually came by to ask you to do me a favor.
So what? You came by to ask me to do you a favor?
Yeah, well, life is full of surprises, ain't it?
What's the favor?
Look, preacher, there's something going on down at the video disco, and we would like to know just what it is.
Well, why don't you go down there yourself and find out?
No, it's not that easy. See, we need somebody who, we can kind of deputize, who can, go check the place out undercover.
Why you feed me that line?
It's got to be somebody who'll fit in, who'll be above suspicion.
Me? You want to deputize me?
Well, will you help us out?
This Sunday, behind the news and the funnies,
Here it is.
you'll find an unusual Maxwell House coupon. It fights muscular dystrophy.
That's great.
If you or someone in your family
I cut it out.
use it in the next 2 months,
We'd better hurry, Mittens.
Maxwell House Instant Coffee will give a nickel for each coupon to the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
That'll be a lot of nickels.
As it goes, our family stays on top of things, even when it comes to health. We get our teeth checked. Kids always get their booster shots. But until Pearl came along with their Family Eye Care Month, we never got our eyes checked unless there was a problem. Incredible. There's nothing more important than our eyesight.
At Pearl, we set aside August as Family Eye Care Month, reminding you for all the years to come that nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl.
Great day in the morning, in the afternoon.
On Loving.
Well, what is it?
I can't go through with it. I can't marry you.
I'm not going to believe any of it until you tell me why. What happened to change your mind?
Loving.
All right, I got to admit something to you, Stoner.
Yeah?
I got this feeling there's something hinky going on down at the video disco.
Anything specific?
No, it's that new manager, that Robbie Hamlin dude. He's not wrapped too tight or something. I can't.
And you'll help us out.
No. No. Can't do that.
Why?
Because I'd be a stoolie, and I don't like that feeling.
Man, you won't be a stoolie. You'll be a temporarily deputized policeman.
I can't do it, all right?
Look, why don't you just think about how nice it would be to be on the right side of the law for a change?
I am on the right side of the law. I'm staying out of trouble. I'm minding my own business, and I'm going to keep my nose clean.
I take it that means no.
You got it.
Hi. Oh, Chief, Cal wants to check out something, but he'll be right on his way.
Okay, thank you. Are you going to include Peter Nevins in this? Yes, he should be here momentarily.
Just what do you want us to do, Chief?
Well, nothing, Geraldine. Just sit back and listen. Raven, did you hear that? Please, just listen.
Yes, sir.
As soon as Calvin gets here with Nevins, then you can call up Hathaway and ask him to come in.
Very well.
Then what happens?
Then, with your help, I should be able to prove very shortly just who killed Walter Gass and Nicole Cavanaugh.
Since 1977, tuna fish is up 36%.
Holy mackerel.
Swiss cheese, 36%.
Well, that's on America.
Peanut butter, 97%.
Oh, nuts.
Today, when it costs a small fortune just to make a small sandwich, you need Ziploc sandwich bags. With their unique seal, Ziploc bags are a zip to lock, and they stay locked, so sandwiches stay fresher and neater. Chicken salads up 7%.
That's despicable.
Ziploc sandwich bags. There's no better way to protect your investment.
Making Garanimals look good isn't good enough, so we use safety stitching to make them last good and long. Fashion counts, but so do fabrics and fasteners you can count on. Garanimals. They're as well made as any kid's clothes at any price. We design them to go together, but we build them to stay together.
This is David Hartman. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, Coretta Scott King and the Reverend Jesse Jackson remember Martin Luther King Jr. Also a rare conversation with Marlon Brando about Dr. King and racial equality on Good Morning America.
Tonight, join in the search for the perfect tan. Meet Hollywood's hairdressers and see the old-time cowboy heroes on Eye on Hollywood. Then, following Too Close for Comfort, Reggie takes a straight-laced client home for dinner and opens the door on his wife's wild and wacky surprise party meant for him. On Reggie, followed by It Takes Two, tonight on ABC.
On 2020, sudden death. It could happen to you.
The last thing I remember is kind of this rippling effect on my chest, and I just fell straight backwards.
Tom Jarrell shows you what you can do to prevent it. And Phoebe Snow, turning her own personal tragedy into triumph. Watch 2020 tonight.
On All My Children, they're exciting, they're beautiful, they're dynamic. Meet the women of All My Children. Jenny, Brooke, Erica, Daisy.
That's terrific.
And on the edge of night, it's where the romance began.
You're always dancing with him.
Well, I like him. I trust him. Robbie knows what's best for me.
Now the video disco holds hidden dangers. All My Children, the edge of night. Weekdays.
Thursday, Eye on Hollywood searches for the perfect tan. Shows how far those old cowboys have come.
You're quite a gal.
And Hollywood's hairdressers who control the stars.
Great gospel.
Eye on Hollywood, followed by Too Close for Comfort. Then,
Surprise!
Reggie gets a birthday thrill, but when the boss comes to dinner, the timing is wrong. Reggie, followed by It Takes Two.
Beneath this natural spring.
Charlie, this water tastes good.
No calories, neither. It's natural spring water. StarKist loves it, so I'm gonna give him some.
Star-Kissed tuna in natural spring water. Mmm, delicious taste, but half the calories of tuna in oil. A measurable difference.
Pick up your spring water and a little surprise, StarKist.
Sorry, Charlie. Star-Kissed tuna in natural spring water. Good taste, naturally.
I get so hungry. How can I lose weight?
You can lose weight deliciously with the aid of AIDS. The AIDS diet plan really works.
AIDS contains a safe and effective appetite suppressant when used as directed. Helps curb your appetite so you can lose weight.
This salad is perfect. The plan lets you enjoy 2 AIDS before each meal. Delicious chocolate flavor. And AIDS does work.
I see.
Lose weight deliciously with the aid of AIDS.